Alright, so welcome back to part 2 of Catz vs. Destiny. This is Icy Cup Real Coon casting for Root Gaming's YouTube. And look at that nice fungal growth right on top of the Mutalisks. Hydras are going to just go to town on them as they have the longer range. So with that fungal growth right over the Spore Crawlers and the longer range of the Hydras, those Mutalisks just get completely torn apart. And now Catz is in a bit of a tricky spot. He has managed to macro up more roaches than his opponent, so if he can use this tunneling claws effectively pop up under the forces of Destiny and then focus down the Hydras first, he will be able to win an engagement. I do believe Destiny is ahead in the upgrade battle, as he has 1-1 and Catz is researching his 2-1 upgrades. So he is going to move in here, kill the detection, get all of the drones here as they transferred in, and now burrowing, forcing Destiny to spend 100 gas on his Overseer. So probably shouldn't have revealed that burrow just quite yet, as if he had been able to pop up on those Hydralisks, he would have done a ton of damage. And now, even though he has more roaches, Destiny's unit composition is a little bit better. He needs to get more roaches on the field, because doesn't have quite enough roaches out for those Hydras to be at their maximum effectiveness. He's still just continuing to produce Hydras, so this is a bit dangerous for him. Players get in this mindset of, okay, I'm making Hydras, there's no reason to make roaches anymore. But when it comes to the ground battle, in Zerg vs. Zerg, roaches beat Hydralisks very easily. So if your opponent can catch you out of position and hit those Hydras first, then they're going to go down very quickly, and then he's going to win just based on having more roaches. So like I said earlier, you want to get your roach count up to the point where you're not going to be able to get any more roaches into attack range. Like, the concave is fully set up, no more can get in, and then you start massing Hydras. Destiny's almost at that point, but he does need a few more roaches. Where it stands right now, he does have fungal growth. So if he gets some good fungals out, he'll probably be able to prevent Catz from moving in and taking out his Hydras, but it will be close. He did sneak some roaches through the back, but doing a good job of making sure that Catz can't move in on his Hydras. He will take out this half of the roaches, but the other half is going to town on his natural. Catz needs to try to get these roaches out of here, because if he loses all of these, it would be pretty bad. He does actually go up the ramp, tries to fungal and misses completely. And at this point, if those burrowed roaches had come up from behind on the Hydras, he would be in a really good spot, but it's a little bit too late for that. Catz still has more roaches out on the field. He just needs to be able to catch Destiny in a bad position to be able to kill these Hydralisks. These burrowed roaches did pop up in the main and are taking down drones. So, you know, Destiny's not actually mining at the moment, but good reaction here by Destiny. He's going to counterattack on the high yield, but he's got to be really careful about the roaches coming in on him from behind. Like I said, focusing down these Hydralisks. Why do I keep calling them Mutalisks? Catz is just going to abandon this base completely, give up the high yield, and he's, you know, going to town on the main of Destiny, as he has not reacted at all. He's taking out the tech, he's killed the Roach Warren and the Hydra Den. Lair goes down, just has an infestation pit at this point. So Catz really just needs to pump roaches and survive, as that's really all it's going to take for him to win this game now. Destiny's forces are still down by the high yield, way out of position. I'm not sure why he waited so long to move back up, as he just lost all of his tech. He's going to have to start from square one with a spawning pool, and whenever that happens, that's pretty much game. It's very hard to catch up. It is possible, but it does happen from time to time. So Catz really should just back off here, heal up his roaches, and just play a game of attrition here against Destiny, because it's really all he has to do. Oh, bad micro with his Hydras, move them right into range of the roaches. So he's going to lose a bunch of those Hydras. Really doesn't want that to happen. And, you know, you can see Catz is just macroing a ton of roaches, because that's all he has to do to win at this point. Keep up a flood of roaches. Do not stop making roaches. And win. So, you know, he has put his opponent back down to square one on one base, with no tech. If you can get these infestors as well, that would be amazing, as that fungal growth is hindering him quite a lot. So if you could really try and catch these infestors, then Destiny's going to have a hard time. Destiny is doing a good job of preserving his army, but he really needs to make a push with it. It's going to be a little bit difficult, as Catz is just streaming roaches. If you look at his roach count, he's at 47, and there are 19 roaches and 17 hydralisks on the field. 11, sorry, for Destiny. So the food advantage is pretty big. Catz is almost doubled up on Destiny. He does finally build his spawning pool, so he won't be able to get his roach warren back up. It's going to be a while before he can start making hydras again, but he probably doesn't want to be rebuilding hydras at this point. Catz is going to start making infestors as well. His energy upgrade's almost done. He has timed this out correctly, where the infestors will pop out right after the energy finishes. So good job there by Catz. And Destiny's sitting back and being passive at a point where he really can't afford to do that. He might be able to get back in this game if he manages to tech up, but at the time it would take him to do that, Catz is just going to out-tech him, get 7 infestors on the field, make a ton of roaches. At this point, with this many roaches, this is where Catz would benefit by dropping a hydralisk den and getting some hydras added in the back. But with the infestors, he should be fine as is. So Destiny's still just chilling in the middle of the map. Roaches are scouting around the base of Destiny, checking things out, and just making sure that he hasn't hid anything back up in his main area. But, you know, the longer this goes, the better it's going for Catz. So, gotta say that he's probably going to walk out as the winner here. He is forced to cancel that expansion at his third base. Destiny tries to drop his own at the high yield, which is what he would need to do to stay in this game, but I think it's just too late. He really hasn't been able to start reproducing units until now. Catz is going to pop up with his roaches and kill the queen. He just barely manages to kill it, but it is a good move there. Catz moving in with his roaches, killing 2 of the infestors. That's exactly what he needed to do. Third one will go down in a moment. If he shoots it, there it goes. There goes some nice fungal growth onto Destiny's roaches. Gonna do a ton of damage, and Catz is just gonna roll over his main now and take the win. So there's GG from Destiny. Bit more of a macro game there in Zerg versus Zerg. Catz doing a good job of punishing his opponent for being out of position with those burrowed roaches, and Destiny really just couldn't manage to get back into the game. So thanks for tuning in. Make sure you tune into our channel at youtube.com/rootgaming and our website at root-gaming.com. That's an interesting bug. It says login to select channel. I'm pretty sure I'm logged in right now. This VOD is taking a while to save, so 1 second.